Welcome to Holy Golden Doodles channel. Meet our associates, their ranking in our pack, their status as our house dogs, and most importantly, our family members. Follow us as our 8-week-old puppies grow up to hopefully become healthy moms of healthy puppies for qualified owners. Health testing, milestones, things they learn, cuteness they share, all included here. Please consider clicking like, share, or subscribe to our channel. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to make a quick video. I had a viewer to ask me about certifying your non-purebred dog to CKC. And I've had a few people over the last year to say that you can't do it, and you can do it. And I wanted to make a short video about how I did it. So, first of all, this little video here, I'm sitting in here in my room working on this, but that's something that I did, Breeders Boot Camp. I've redacted names off of everything and certain numbers that, maybe I didn't want out there, but this Breeders Boot Camp class I took online, and I recommend it. It's about, I think it's a 13-week course or something like that, but it's so interesting that it's really easy to do and it's fun to do, and I'm thinking about going through it again. I think I paid about $300 for it, but it helps you to know problems, how to solve problems you may come up against if you're not really seasoned in that area, experience wise in that. It teaches you how to do their ES and S and all their little training, and what the mom does. And it's just, if you're a breeder of puppies at all or thinking about it, of dogs, I'd recommend them. And I don't get any discount code. I'm supposed to, but I don't even remember what the code is or how you do it. It's been so long. I think it was, I don't remember, last summer when I took it. And they said that, they would give me a code to use for anybody else that wanted to do it, but I don't even remember what it is. And, but just look them up. Okay, so how do you CKC register, non-breed register your doodles? I'll show you. Okay, so this is kind of what my papers look like. Now, this is Paris's CKC registration, and they also, if you want a pocket, what do they call that? Laminated, only this is like super strong lamination on this thing. If you want that to carry in your wallet, you can get that too for an additional fee. I don't remember how much it is, but that's Paris's with her other names redacted for obvious reasons. It says she's a golden doodle and that she is a non-purebred over in the middle bottom, because she's not purebred. All those doodle haters will be very happy to tell you that, but she is a certified awesome dog. There's her picture. That's a puppy picture. But what you do, if you call them, they'll give you a list of what they need you to do, and they're super nice. And what I think, I'm doing this all off the top of my head, but I believe what I did was I had to get names and addresses of the dogs. Oh my goodness. You have to get the names of the owners and the siren dam of their parents, the names, and any AKC registration off of the one purebred, which would have been the poodle. And so they have you to do the markings, and they want, I think it was 5 different views of the puppy. And you had to not have them in any kind of cutesy background or dressed up or anything like that. They didn't want them to have a fresh haircut. because they want them to not be cut to look like a golden doodle. So I had to, Paris was, I think this was done in June is when I got the confirmation that she was certified. But anyway, that's Paris's raggedy puppy hair. And I have a groomer table, and I took both of them out on that groomer table out on the back deck, and I turned them around. They want different sides. They want them standing still. They don't want anyone in the picture, doing anything to try to help them look like a golden doodle. So you have to do that. They didn't make me have their Orivet and their embark testing, but they said it greatly helped because it proved that they were a cross of a poodle, golden doodle, or whatever they are, whatever kind your golden doodle is, a poodle, golden doodle, or a golden retriever poodle. It proves that they are a cross of that and what percentage. And I also have that, but I did not copy that for this video. Maybe I can go in my pictures and get it and put it on here. So anyway, it tells the color, and if they change colors, I don't think it matters because everything was set then and there was pictures of them. And see there in the middle, it says non-purebred, but it says Continental Kennel Club CKC official seal incorporated, non-purebred, female, birth date November 17th, 2021. The registration date was June 3rd because it took me a little while to find out that I could do this. Now there's their DNA number off of their Orivet. I believe that one was their embark test, but I want to reorder one and have their Orivet number put on it as well, because that's just more proof of what they are. But I had them tested through both places. And there you go. That's a registration certificate, isn't it? I've had some people to come on here, in comments, a few people over the last year and say, you cannot register a non-purebred dog. Well, yes, you can, because right there it is. And a viewer asked me yesterday how I did that and was excited to see about getting his golden doodle registered. So you absolutely can do it. There is their CKC actual number, but I, again, redacted it because I didn't want too much information out there. But trust and believe, this is Paris's registration. The card they give you, this is not very plain to see because of glare, and also my printer ink is about to go. And I do have more, but I didn't change it. So I just went ahead and used this, but that is legible. That's the same thing. It's got her name. Her breed is a golden doodle. She's a female. Date of birth, 11/17. Bruno and Freya is her mom and dad, basically, dad and mom. And then it has the owner, which is me and my husband, and the address and the zip. But on this one, it has the people that we bought them from. They are litter mates. And then, let me change papers here. For some reason, I don't have Bougie's stuff in my phone, her plastic card, but I have one on her. And there's Boo's name. She's a golden doodle. She's cream and red with brown markings, which they have pretty much disappeared. And there's Bruno and Freya. That's her parents, same as Paris, because Paris and her are litter mates. Then we've got Continental Kennel Club, Continental Kennel Club official seal incorporated, and that is a seal that's stamped into the paper on this actual one. This is a print off. Non-purebred, but it's a certificate of registration, so they are registered as non-purebred, which is what they are. And there's her picture, one of them. She's up on that grooming table with my little egg chair in the background, as you'll notice. You guys know that I sit in that egg chair in the summertime. Look at how raggedy she looks. She's such a puppy. She was so cute. And then there's female. There's her birth date. There's the registration date. And I think she took longer to do. One of the two of them took longer to do because I forgot to put something on there, or I forgot to sign something. I had to get witnesses. So my neighbors, who are marshals, they worked for the federal prison system. They were my witnesses. And there's the DNA certification number there because of us using her DNA number and having her DNA tested to prove that she's a poodle golden doodle. And there's the original registration date, which is my oldest son's birthday, surprisingly enough. I never noticed it before. Okay, but also we got the little plastic card to go with that. And there's actually the envelope that came in. I took this picture that day just in case I misplaced it. So if I had to have another one printed, I could get it done. I redacted names, but I'm very proud that my girls are certified non-purebred CKC golden doodles. And they are beautiful. And if you want to do that, Google the phone number to the CKC and talk to somebody. They'll email you or mail you the forms that you need to fill out, and then they'll tell you what all proof you have to have and how to do it. And it's not really that hard. It's not that expensive. I think it was then $25 a piece if I wanted to have an additional the card put with it, for your wallet. And I just wanted that so I could carry my girls' proof that they were CKC, because you get too many doodle haters that don't want to believe you, or you get people that say, oh, if you ever breed those two, I want a puppy, and then you can show them that they are non-purebred, certified Kennel Club, Continental Kennel Club dogs. And I like the fact that you could prove they were really golden doodles, because some dogs can be born to look like a golden doodle, but they're not really that way when you test their DNA, which that's fine, except if you're going to breed them, you might end up with a dog that looks like a beagle because of their DNA. Their DNA is going to show what they are, which may not be anything to do with the right percentage cross of poodle golden doodle or golden retriever golden doodle, or whichever doodle you have, whether it be a Bernedoodle or a Yorkie doodle or a Chihuahua. What's a Chihuahua and doodle? A poodle? I don't know. Chadoodle? I don't know. Okay, so shout out to the viewer. I hope he didn't mind for me to even mention this, but I don't want to use his name in case he doesn't want me to, but he's in the comments. And shout out to him for giving me an idea, because I've been thinking about doing this for a while, proving to the haters that my girls are non-purebred CKC registered dogs. And Bougie, right there, is her name, her full name redacted. I wouldn't want anybody to print that off and copy that and copy her actual numbers and muddy up the process if somebody else tries to CKC register their dog that they bought off of Bougie, being their mom. So that's it. One of these days we're going to have, look at the feet, sorry. One of these days we're going to have some healthy puppies from healthy moms, Paris and Bougie, when they get over 2 years old and they've had their second heat cycle, not their first, and when they have passed their OFA testing and they're proven to be, they're already definitely qualified to be moms as far as their temperament, their intelligence, their looks, everything else. But when all that package comes together, then that's when we're going to see what we can do to share that love of Bougie and Paris in the form of their babies. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one that takes the time and overlooks my non-skill of videoing things. But there you go. And don't forget about Breeders Boot Camp. If you are thinking about, even if you want to just breed your house dog, if you're thinking about doing that, I'm telling you, go through Breeders Boot Camp and it'll make your nerves a lot more settled in case you run up on something you may not want to face without experience. Okay, so I'm going back to bed. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go back to sleep. Just had something on my mind. So thank you guys for watching this short video. And may you get CKC registrations on all your doodles if you don't have them already. Thanks, be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. And have a good day, Duncan. Bye. Okay, so here are some instructions on how to register a non-purebred dog with CKC. In instances which no registration documents are available and the dog is at least 6 months of age, owners may apply for CKC registration using the non-purebred canine registration application form. It must include 2 witnesses' signatures and be accompanied by the required photographs. If the dog is registered with a CKC recognized registry, or its parents are CKC registered, or they are registered with a CKC recognized registry, a canine application may be submitted along with a copy of the registration certificates for the canine or the canine's parents. Once a non-purebred dog is registered, the owner is issued official registration papers identifying the registered dog as a non-purebred canine. Non-purebred is prominently printed on all of the dog's registration papers. Also, there are forms on the CKC website that you can print off, but you have to mail them in with all of the pictures and all the things that they ask you for on the application. And that concludes my knowledge of registering a non-purebred dog with the CKC. Thanks for watching.